We're going to see if we can have some fun around here today.
Good Saturday morning.
Nah, not yet. Good Saturday morning, guys. Welcome to Exit Strategies Radio Show. I am your host, Corwin J. Millett, broker owner of Exit Realty Group in beautiful North Charleston, South Carolina, guys. Hey, if this is your first time listening to the show, you are in for a treat today. Guys, our mission here at the show is very simple. That is to empower our community, the African American community, through financial literacy and real estate education, guys. We are legacy building. That's what we do. When you're out there in the streets making those things happen, guys, please, please, please use the hashtag legacy building and let people know what it is that you're getting done. Most importantly, what it is that you're putting down. That's how we get it happening around here. So look here, guys, I'm excited today. None of them mess around and left me in this booth here alone today, but we've been working to stack some guests. So I'm very excited about an upcoming run of our guests that we're going to have on. We're integrating some new technology to make this show, in my opinion, a little bit more efficient for us to operate, but most importantly, a bit more effective for us to share and get that content out there to you. We appreciate you guys following us. You can follow us on Facebook. Guys, we have our page there, Exit Strategies Radio Show. We post videos from the show on there along with other content. Please, please, please share that message with others. Sometimes what we're talking about, guys, on air is for you. There are other times that it's not. It's for somebody else that you know. So, guys, we're very, very, very excited again about what it is that we've been working on, what we're working to do, and most importantly, about this mission that we've been given to be grassroots in our community, guys, to be out there in the streets, hand-holding in the field with you, talking with you, encouraging you, inspiring you, motivating you, everything that we can do to give you information and access to the life that you guys want. Guys, we want to help you become a homeowner. We want to help you move on to the next thing, if that it is what it is that you're trying to get done. Does that make sense? If it does, look here. I want you to look at your radio and I want you to nod. That's what I want you to do. So you can find us again on Facebook, guys, Exit Strategies Radio. There. Please, please, please look for our content, guys. We're working on that Instagram page. We're working to kind of expand our social media presence, shift up some other things that we've been doing. We also find us on YouTube. We got a channel there, Exit Strategies Radio. So please make sure that you guys work with us. Take a look at what it is that we're doing, because again, we are very, 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 very excited about what it is that we've been working on. I want to give some quick shout outs. To our listeners, the folks that, turn the radio on for us on Saturday mornings. Some of y'all run crosses by accident. It's all right. Because look here, I don't think there's anything accidental about it. It's intentional. It just wasn't your intention. It was the intention of something bigger, something greater sometimes. So I want to give a shout out to those who intentionally have been turning us on, who've been listening, who's been helping us spread and share this message. I want to give a special shout out, to Pastor Vanderbilt Evans Sr., I always joke about that for you guys that know me and know how I am with him. Love that guy. He's an awesome man of God, but he's just an awesome human being. I want to give a shout out to him. He listens to us over there at Resurrected Life Ministries in Jesus Christ over there on Reynolds Ave. Again, want to give a huge shout out to him, his congregation. You guys listen, and most importantly, you work with us, encourage us, and we also work with you, and hopefully we encourage and motivate you guys over there as well. So I want to spread that. I want to share a shout out, to Mac with Prime Cuts, and his beautiful wife Flo, who listen to us. You guys rock. They want to, give a shout out to the McQueen family as well, who listens to us. Bert McQueen, BM Construction, one of our partners, who turns the radio on for us. Shout out to them guys over there who putting in that work, that labor of love, if you will, into this construction, because that's what this thing here is about, guys. Look at this weather ain't been friendly out here to you. Sometimes the rain has been getting us. We've been having that flood, little light come on, little alert come across your phone. But guys, look here. For what it's worth, we want to make sure that you guys are safe out there. So trustfully, you haven't had any real issues. I want to give a shout out to one of our listeners who unfortunately just kind of had a little slight hiccup on yesterday and kind of made that thing go off the road when it wasn't supposed to. But thank God they all right. So we ain't gonna hover on that. We're gonna move on to the next thing. But want to give a special shout out to them who listen, and know all things are well. That car mend up, get it rubbed up on the side a little bit. It's all right, and we'll move on. Look here. It has been an incredible week. Hope you guys had an amazing 4th. Guys, we're into smack dab into the month of July. We're looking at our dates for upcoming events. We got our Hollywood Homebuyers Club second sessions that we're going to be doing down there this coming Saturday. So not today, guys. We're going to be down there next Saturday at 11 a.m. And we're going to be down there with a second session of this home ownership of a program that we're working on to walk people through, again, this process of home ownership, step by step, bit by bit, and we're gonna make it all the way through. That's how we're gonna get it cracking. That's how we're gonna make it happen. So shout out to those people down in Hollywood who've come out. If you're interested in being a part of our Hollywood Homebuyers Club, again, it's long term. We're coming out once a month and doing a session on specific subjects and kind of walking people through what they need to know. We started obviously with, kind of the general basic definitions and the importance of having good credit, and started to introduce some of the things that are necessary to order to do so. So we're going to drill into that a little bit more with the second session. And then obviously we kind of progress forward. Guys, we'll be working on some other subjects and associated with this entire process of home ownership. We're working to help people be not just the average consumer of home ownership, but an improved consumer, if you will, of home ownership. That's very important to us and what we want to do. So we're very, very, very excited about it, guys, and we want to make sure we get that message out. So if you are interested in being a part of the Hollywood Homebuyers Club, all right? Hollywood Homebuyers, that's the HHBC that we got going on down there. Guys, we want to hear from you. You can give us a call at the office, 843-619-3005. Again, 843-619-3005. Guys, you can also give a shout, Hollywood Town Hall, guys. They'll get you directed over to us as well. So if you live in the area, just, maybe you ain't got time to pick up the phone, you can swing by Town Hall. They keep a waiting list down there for us, an interest list to get over to us. So please make sure that you reach out, let them know so they can get that information over. We're very, very excited. We want to help people in that community, become, again, owners of real property and not just the possessors thereof through a rental situation. We want to help you guys, take that leap over, if you will. So that's very, very important to us, and we're very, very excited about it. Guys, we are, working on our upcoming Heroes Workshop. It's been quite active out there in the streets. The weather obviously has interfered a little bit with us, not a lot, but just a smidgen. But we rescheduling our home buyers workshop that we're doing for our local heroes. I talked about that rather extensively last week or the week prior, just kind of giving that introduction into, okay, hey guys, this is what our heroes program is. If you know somebody that fits it, by all means, please let them know so we in turn can get them engaged. We can start working with them, trying to help them through a process. Again, service, guys, has its reward, and we want to make sure that we are being of service to those who do so much in service to us. All right, so please help us share that message. If you know a local hero, they can visit our website, Exit Low Country Heroes. Again, exitlowcountryheroes.com. If you don't know if you are a hero, and maybe you want to find out, go take a look, Exit Low Country Heroes, to see the benefits of being a local hero with us. If you got questions, obviously you can call us as well. That's 843-619-3005. You can give our office a call and just ask for more information about our Home for Heroes program and whether or not you qualify. We're excited. Our heroes, local heroes, have been receiving rebates. We've been averaging our rebates about $2,400. We want to get that up a little bit. I want to see our heroes getting rebates above $3,000 after closing. We're excited to be able to do that. So we want to make sure that we focus on and drill down on what it is that you guys need to be doing. Okay, what it is you can do. So for those people, for my partners, for my colleagues who are out here beating the pavement and talking to folks face to face, belly to belly, as we sometimes say in the business. I want to give a kudos and shout out to them. I'm gonna give a special shout out to Shakima Chapman. She probably is probably gonna kind of be like, wait a minute, what? Yeah. She's doing a homebuyer workshop here coming up pretty soon based upon her book, Possess the Land. You guys should check her out for sure. Shakima is an awesome professional, a strong and powerful woman of God. Know her, have known of her, know her, worked with her, served with her for a number of years. So all around from one side of the gamut to the other. So I want to give a shout out to her. I want to give a shout out to Sarah Coleman Lee. She's another beating the pavement out here, her and her daughter Jessie. Beating the pavement out here in these streets, helping people with their real estate needs. Powerful, powerful testimony, powerful spirit that she possesses. You guys should know her as well. You should know Cherie Washington, her husband Albert. But Ree, as I like to call her, them my peoples right there. Y'all need to give her a holler. And look here, I ain't gonna blast her out and give a phone number out today, but y'all need to look her up. She's out there again with a commitment to serving people. Guys, look, I know we always say, we always talk about what we're doing, but I want to let you know there's a lot of good real estate professionals out here in these streets, out here hustling, out here making these things happen. And some of these people, guys, to be very direct about it, y'all need to pick up the phone and call them sometimes too. It's all right. It's all right. Because the boy ain't going to be mad with you. Because what I know is that we want to serve y'all, and in order for us to do that, we have to be able to get you good service at any point in time. So sometimes it's me, sometimes it's them, but that's fine. It's okay, because we want to make sure we help people, and that's what this thing is about. I've learned in my life, guys, you get more you get more by giving. That was a word right there and a reminder for me. See, what y'all don't know is your boy's been carrying on this prayer. I ain't closed this prayer out yet that I started with yet this morning. And this thing has been open as I've kind of went throughout my day and kind of thinking about and working on particular things. And I've had this prayer that's been open, of patience, of peace, of wisdom. And these things have just been kind of coming to me. And guys, we do this show completely unscripted. That's what we make sure that we do. But we are always excited about the opportunity to bring information to you guys. We're always excited about that. So look here, guys. Look here. We're coming up on that first break, guys. I'm gonna do you guys a huge solid, and I'm gonna come back on script and on tangent next time. But look here, if y'all would, y'all just grab a pen and some paper, because we might have to write down some dates. I need y'all to get close to the radio when you come back, so you don't miss nothing. And I need y'all to make some of these notes as we go forward, guys. This is what this thing here is about. All right. So guys, look here. You're listening to Exit Strategies. Y'all hold on a second. We're gonna be right back. All right, Joe, this is your break right here. And we are back, guys. Exit Strategies Radio. Guys, I'm your host, Colin J. Millette, broker and owner of Exit Realty Low Country Group in beautiful North Charleston, South Carolina. Guys, hey, if this is your first time listening to the show, guys, you are most certainly in for a treat. Our mission here on this show is quite simple. That is to empower our community, the African American community, through financial literacy and real estate education, guys. We are legacy building. Again, we are legacy building. So when you out there in those streets, guys, making those things happen, when you're doing those things that we sometimes love and like to do, look here, when we're making those big power moves and making those things happen, I want y'all, when y'all hit social media with it, I want y'all to do me something very simple. I want y'all to hit a hashtag with that thing and make it say legacy building, because that's what we do. We want to encourage you. We want to inspire you. We want to help you move from one place to another. But most importantly, guys, we just want to be with you along the way. So guys, please make sure that you do those things and do it well. So guys, look, before the break, guys, we kind of on a tangent. Y'all have to forgive me because you know how your boy gets sometimes. We kind of drill down and focus on, hey, this is what life is. This is how these things happen. And we sometimes get bogged down in that conversation, but I didn't want to, let this show go by without hovering and focus on a couple of things. So I'm going to share with you guys, kind of a little bit of information, a little bit of information and just an idea to spark thought. And oftentimes one thing that kind of, factors into a home purchase, especially nowadays, guys, is student loan debt. We hear that oftentimes. We're talking about, student loans. Someone comes out of school and they're saddled with a significant amount of student loan debt. And how does that student loan debt factor in or fit into their home purchase? How can we make those things happen? So, obviously this is not something that's just happened. We've been experiencing this within our industry for, to be very direct, quite some time. And I'm gonna share with you, obviously as we, work through the industry, we work to become, if you will, more resourceful. And in turn, we spend time trying to figure out, well, how can we work this out, or how do we work these other things out? So I wanna plant a seed. This is not necessarily today anything that you guys need to, I guess I'll say that not anything that you per se should rely heavily on, but I want to kind of give you an idea where this thing may go. So let's say that you are, and I know that some of you are, you went to school, went to college, you took on student loan debt in order to do it, and now you're at a place in life where you want to purchase your own home. So you're looking and saying, okay, well, look, how am I going to be able to do that? I have, I don't know, $20,000, $30,000 of student loan debt. I have, payments, under my repayment plan or my payment plan, if you will, that, may have me making a payment of $200-$300 a month. And I'm trying to, get that to fit into my debt ratio. I want to purchase this home and I can't qualify for the home that I want because I have credit card payments. And now I have these student loans that I need to pay off or work on as well. How do I get that all to fit in? Is definitely a question. What is it that I need to do? Now, obviously, when you're working with a lender, the lender is trying to figure out, okay, you know what? Well, we might be able to do this. So now they're trying to give you ideas and so forth and so on to make it work or to make it fit. Let's go back to your student loan company and see if we can get the debt consolidated, get you on perhaps in what we refer to as an IBR, which is an income-based repayment plan, so that we may be able to get your payment lower to get you to qualify. And that, might be a good idea. You never know. But what happens if it is not the right idea? What is it that you guys can do? So a neat thing, or interesting, it's not neat at all in all actuality, but an interesting thing is that if you have an income-based repayment plan, and it puts you at zero, what I found is that a number of lenders, even though the payment is zero, they can't use a zero. They have to have a number. So if it's a zero, then what they're doing is they're taking 1% of that loan balance and they're plugging that in as a monthly payment in order to calculate what your debt ratio is, would, or otherwise should be. Now, this is where it gets to be, quote unquote, problematic. It becomes problematic when you have a student loan debt of $20,000, $30,000, but your debt ratio doesn't allow you to put or drop another monthly payment of $200 to $300 in it, as well as still qualify for the home that you're looking at. And guys, we've had these conversations, and not that we won't have them again in the future, but we've talked about debt ratios. We've talked about how lenders look at it. Usually when we have our lending partners in, we kind of have this conversation about your loan programs and what kind of what debt ratio you use. And a debt ratio is your income versus the amount of debt. Or vice versa, the debt versus the income. So we refer to it as DTI, debt to income. It's a ratio, it's a percentage. So there's a rule of thumb, if you will, roughly about a third of your gross So you take your gross monthly income, guys. So this is where you need your pen. Pull out your calculator and calculate what your gross monthly income is. So that's a number. So let's add up your revolving debt payments. So your revolving debt payments, we need to make sure we get all that up. That's credit cards, not light bill, telephone bill, not those monthly obligations per se, but the revolving debt, the credit things that you pay. So your credit card payment, any loans, all those things factor into accounts that you have open. Those kind of things factor in. But then now we got to fit a housing ratio in as well. So rule of thumb is that a housing ratio, guys, should be roughly about a third or less, obviously, of your gross monthly income. So if you make 1,000, roughly, not exact, guys. Again, housing ratios 31, 32, 33%. I've seen them higher. There are exceptions. So let's not get into the weeds as far as that goes. But just keep in mind and bear in mind that there's a number, a ratio. Affordable housing ratios, they like to see you 27, 29%. So they like to see you a little bit below 30%. But again, let's take a look at it. Let's see where we are. But let's first calculate that. So once we've calculated that, now we get into this, okay, you know what? Let's do this. So your housing ratio has to fit. The next thing that we want to add on to that is the total debt. So the rest of the debt, you pile that up with the housing payment and you calculate that the same way against the total income. That is your total debt ratio. Now your total debt ratio ideally should be 41 to 43% or less. Okay. Some programs allow up to 45. USDA allows up to 45. Sometimes there are exceptions. Again, we're not going to get into the weeds about it, but that is how that stuff there plays out, guys. So make sure you're working to calculate, look at otherwise what it is that you may have. So that kind of gives you your bearing. So again, where does a student loan payment fit into it? And if it doesn't, now we got to figure out a solution. So I'm going to touch on this briefly. And guys, we're going to expand on this in the future show. But what we're starting to see across the industry is creative ways to get that student loan absorbed into the purchase of the house. Yeah, you heard it. Yeah, you heard it. So I know you're going to have questions about it, guys. And we're not going to drill in it today. I do want you to call us so we can answer some of them. And guys, we're coming up on this break here in a second. But I wanted to kind of throw that out there to you because we're starting to see in our industry where student loan debt is able possibly to be absorbed into the home purchase. Now, isn't that a game changer? Yeah, I know it is. So what if you are someone who has a student loan? What if you have this debt and you still want to purchase a home? How can we figure out how to get that into a purchase? Huh? Yeah, I know. So we're gonna talk about that. So again, give us a call. We'd love to include you in that conversation, obviously. But give us a reach about that. Let's figure out what we may be able to do. Because you never know. Now, granted, everything ain't set in stone and we're not significantly down that path, but we definitely are on the way. All right. So guys, look, we just got that signal, guys, that next break. You've been listening to Exit Strategies. Hold tight. We'll be right back. All right, Joe, this is the second one. Guys, we are back. Final segment, Exit Strategy Radio. I am your host, Colin J. Millett, broker and owner of Exit Realty Group in beautiful North Charleston, South Carolina. Guys, hey, the show today has been kind of a whirlwind. I want to point out, first and foremost, our upcoming workshops. Make sure that you guys sign up for that. Come out to our Home Buyers Club down in Hollywood next weekend. Guys, we're excited about it. Visit exitworkshops.com. Exitworkshops.com. Again, exitworkshops.com for all of our upcoming classes, all of our upcoming events, guys, so you can be a part and in the know and party to what it is that we're doing, guys. We're very excited about where we are halfway into the year. And I'm gonna share this with you as something in closing today that I shared with my agents over the past few days. Coming out of this past weekend, guys, you know, the realization set in. Half the year is gone. So whatever goals, whatever things it is that you came into this year with, whatever ideas that you may have had, whatever goals or things that you may have had coming into the year, guys, we're halfway in. So halftime, as I said to my agents, is over. We're no longer playing the game that we played the first half of this year. Can't do it. Because now we're at a time when it is time for us to hit this field and make everything happen that we did not make happen in the first half. So halftime, guys, for you is officially over. Whatever goals, whatever dreams, whatever ambitions that you came into 2019 with, if you're not on a clear path or trajectory to hit that goal, now is when you must change your course. It is time for you to pick up and make this thing go. Guys, I cannot say to you enough, I cannot stress to you enough that now is your season. You want home ownership? Let's go it. You want to start a business? Let's go at it. Now is your time. So don't wait for someone else to make the leap for you. You have to make the leap yourself. I want to give a shout out to my partner, guys, in closing today. You guys need to check out her website, search website. That is arhopkinsproperties.com, guys. Make sure you guys take a look. Make sure you check it out. We're ready to serve you. Most importantly, we are here to serve you. Y'all make it a phenomenal week, and we'll catch y'all on the other side. All right, guys, we got another one through. So y'all make it a phenomenal week. We're excited about what it is we're doing. Most importantly, we're excited to serve you. Let us know if we can be of any help or assistance. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.